Hi guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video I am going to be showing you how I am making my largest turtle yet. Just to give you a bit of perspective, I already made the shell, so you will be able to see approximately how big it is. I will show you if I make this pattern with just small normal cotton yarn. This is the size. Then when I use chenille yarn, this is how much bigger it is, so you can see the tiny one. Now I will try to show you what this other one will look like. So keep in mind, this is about the size of my face for the whole turtle. Now this is the shell, only the shell for the turtle I am currently making. So it is huge. It's gonna be like super big. But yeah, I had this yarn, like a very bulky yarn laying around, and I kind of wanted to use it for a project, and I was thinking this would be super nice as like a table decoration for a market. So yeah, I'm just gonna be taking you along and showing you how I am making this. I will share with you the pattern that I'm using. Now the original pattern that I use for these guys is the pattern from, let me see, Rose and Lily Crochet. You can just find the video on YouTube. So it's Rose and Lily Crochet, and the video is called Easy Crochet Turtle. So it's the pattern that I'm using for this is based on this pattern, and then I just made some adaptations because I'm making it bigger. So I will just show you the paper where I've written down my like the changes I've made. For the original pattern, I will refer you to the original video because it's not my pattern. I'm just making it bigger in this case. All right, I will quickly show you the pattern now, and then I will also, if I remember, put the picture of like my changes also at the end of the video. Alright, so here you can see the changes that I make. Now I do recommend you start with the legs and the tail, then make the head, and then make the shell and the body all at once. Because then you kind of, like for me, I made the shell first just to have an idea of how big it would be. But yeah, I'm sorry, like there's yarn everywhere and just cables and it's a mess. Anyway, so this is the shell. I already made the head. I still have to add eyes. Like just the head of this thing is the same size as my typical whole turtle. It's gonna be so big. So the head comes in front, and then I have made, let's see, one back leg and one front leg. So this will be the front leg, the back leg, and then I already made the tail as well. It looks pretty long, but like it's only this much is going to be sticking out of the body, so it will be fine. So yeah, I have to make one more leg, one more front leg and one more back leg, and then I can get started on crocheting the body, as well as like adding the legs and the tail, and then the head is sewn separately. But these are actually crocheted into the body, which is why I love this pattern. It's very low sew. So yeah, it's very nice. All right, I'm going to continue with one more leg of each, and then I can do my body. It's gonna be huge. Okay, so for this turtle I am using the gray changes. This is if you make it one increase smaller, so then it would be slightly smaller than this, but I wanted to make it as big as I felt comfortable. So yeah, I do 10, I go up to 10 increase, making 72, yeah, 72 stitches all around, and then one more round front loops only. Here for the legs I go up to 4 increase, for the front legs up to 5 increase, and then for the tail I just kept it the same. So I do my magic circle of 6 single crochet, then 1 increase, 2 increase, 2 rounds go round, 2 decrease, and then 3 rounds go around. For the head I go up to 4 increase, then I do 6 rounds just single crochet around, and then decrease up to 2 decrease. I know this might sound a bit chaotic, but like if you are familiar with the original pattern, I recommend you try this first. Then you're really gonna understand how it goes, and it's really easy. So yeah, and then here, this is the tricky part, like where you want to attach your legs. I prefer my front legs to be slightly closer together so that the head is kind of closed in by the legs, but if you prefer to make them wider, then you just do 8 single crochet, 6 chains, and then also skip 6. Then you do 13, and here you also do 13 and 8 again. It's how you prefer. I know this is chaotic, but just try this and you will understand what I mean. Oh yes, I'm also using a very bulky yarn, chenille yarn, with a 10mm hook. It's the biggest hook I own with the bulkiest yarn that I have. And so yeah, I will now just show you a little bit of how I make the legs. Also, please don't mind the mess in the back. I am putting together a new IKEA closet, and it's coming with many parts. So I have part of the interior of the closet ready, but I still have to make the actual closet, so, or dresser, I don't know how you call it. 5, 6, and 7. I actually really like this yarn in the sense that it doesn't really pill as much as this yarn does. When I use this yarn, I have like fluffies everywhere. But with this yarn, it's not as much. It's also not as soft. I have to say this yarn is not as soft. But since I'm going to be using it as a decoration mainly, yeah, I don't really need it to be super soft. I just need it to look soft, and it does. So, these first stitches are always the most annoying, and then once I have these, I can kind of get some speed. Okay, here we go. Can you even see what I'm doing? Maybe this is better. I move my project around a lot, so yeah, it's not very clear to see what I'm doing, but it's just single crochet all the way around, and then when you're up to the circle size you want, you fold the circle double, you crochet over the bow, and then you get like this half circle, which will be the leg of your turtle, you see there. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue make 2 legs, and then I will see you when I'm finished. I always turn on a show, like Netflix or something, and then I just get going. Alright, I finished all of the parts, so this is what the turtle will end up looking like size-wise. Of course, I still have to fill up the head and make the body, but yeah, this is just the size resemblance of what I normally make versus what I made just now. So yeah, I think it's gonna be really nice as a decoration. for my market tables. So yeah, it's gonna be huge. If you look at my hand, this is my hand, so I'm very happy with this. I don't know if I will make the body today or a different day. Yeah, we'll see where we get, and I'll keep you updated. All right, I decreased down until 8 decrease. So I did 1 round of back loops, 1 round around, then one round where I made the holes, and then I decreased 3 rounds, and then I went ahead and attached the legs and the tail. So this is what we have right now, and this is what I am stopping at for this evening. The rest of this turtle will be for a different day. I am back at it, working on the turtle. I have now attached the head to the body, and I have decreased quite a bit already. So now all I have left to do is stuff the body and close it. However, that is all of the stuffing I have left, so I'm gonna put that in here, but I don't think it will be enough. I ordered more, but it's not supposed to get here until tomorrow. Hopefully it will be here tomorrow. So yeah, let's see how far we get with what we have there, and then we will see if we can finish this or not. It looks like I will have enough stuffing. I even have some left in here if it's necessary, but I'm thinking, wow, this is really heavy. I'm thinking this is full enough. Now I did decide to close this up a little more flat than I foresaw, because otherwise the belly would have been really big. So I doubled up on the decreases for 2 rounds, which makes that instead of closing as a sphere shape, it's closing off more flat. So I don't know if you can see, but when I start decreasing here, it's going more round, and then all of a sudden it goes flat here. And I think I prefer this, because otherwise it's really bulky. Right now it's laying still quite flat, so it's looking nice. So yeah, let's see what this is going to look like once it is fully done and closed. Okay, I actually closed it, and with that, my giant turtle is now finished. Oh, I really love the way it looks. It's gonna look amazing for markets. This is really gonna be an eye catcher. And if I combine it with the other turtles I have, oh, that's gonna be so cute. Oh, I like that. Okay. Oh, I'm really happy with this. All right, so I will show you again. It's going in the box. Oh, I also made a stingray in the meantime. Really like the way this one looks as well. It's really cute. But so yeah, this is going in my market box, and this is gonna be the eye catcher on my table from now on. Really happy with this. Wow. Okay, I will just quickly show you. So I used the gray adjustments for this. So if you want to write it down or anything, you can. These are just, again, the adjustments I made on the pattern that I found on YouTube. And then I decreased 2 rounds, where I did 8 decreases a round instead of 6 decreases per round. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Now, I hope that today's video was useful for you. I hope you will try this pattern. It's really easy once you get the hang of just the amigurumi type of crochet. It's really easy to make, it's really fun to make, so I definitely recommend trying it out. Yeah, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. I know it may be a little bit chaotic at some points, but so yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye guys.